Hey there, everybody. Wanted to see who would hop in here. I wanted to talk about this free skip tracing Deal Machine's offering, and I wanted to get some feedback on it. So I'm going to see if anybody pops in here to talk about it. Going on YouTube, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. If anybody comes in here, just comment. Hey there, Facebook user. I see you. Says Facebook user, so I don't know who it is, but maybe somebody I know. See if a couple more people hop in here. I posted a YouTube video and some stuff on Facebook about this Deal Machine, um, this update that they're doing. It started yesterday. They're going to announce some other things tonight, but I want to show it really quick. Hey, Dan, how are you doing? I think this opens up so many opportunities for wholesalers and investors. And I'm going to go into the software real quick and show you what I'm talking about here. So let's do it. So what Deal Machine has done is going to blow their competitors away. It really is, because everybody makes so much money off of skip tracing, even at a few cents a piece, because they have so many people doing it, right? So many people are upselling that skip tracing, and that's where they make a big bulk of their money. So what Deal Machine has done on every single property in their platform, and I want to roll down here to one that's not recently sold. So like on this property here, if you go in, every property has skip tracing built into it. I know we call it skip tracing, but it's really the owner's data is just there, right? So on this property specifically, this looks like the owner, right? You got Lewis and Mercedes, right? There's Mercedes. We've got a phone number for Mercedes on the do not call list. And then, oops. And then we have the same for Lewis, right? Here's a wireless that's not on the do not call list, but he's got a couple on there, right? A lot of them have, and I'm going to find one that's in here. A lot of them also have email addresses like this one, right? And this is a related, it says family, so they're related. It'll say if it's a tenant, it'll say, likely renter or likely tenant or something like that. But here's the owner. Here is a family member. Here's a family member to Scott, apparently. And then a resident, somebody that's living there or did live there or something. But you can go in. I want to go to the one with the email. So this one has two email addresses. You can click them up and you look at them and they're right there. Same with phone number. You just go in and you can see what they've got in there. Both these that I've pulled up are do not call on the do not call list. Here's one that's not on the do not call list. But anyway, so you see what I'm getting at. All the information's in here. So one thing that instantly popped into my mind with this is because I've been looking at cold email marketing. And I thought, you could go in here and pull a list of all the vacant high equity properties or all the pre-probates or all whatever you want to pull, and compile a list, then download that list and pop it into a cold email service and just send emails. Hey, pull it for a specific city. And then you can say, hey, I saw you had a property in Charlotte, North Carolina, that's marked as vacant with the Postal Service. And I was just curious if you were looking to sell that property or whatever you want the email to say, right? But then you just have those emails going constantly running through your list, right? And you run them a couple times through the list, and then you can take those out and put a whole new batch in and run them. So email marketing would cost you next to nothing. The specific cold email marketing system I'm talking about is, I think it's $33 a month for 3 emails, and you can only send so many emails a day, but $33 monthly, you can load up, I think 30,000 emails in it and just let it run, right? And each account that you hook up to it will just run so many emails a day, and it'll keep kicking them out. And it'll be on autopilot, right? So that's the first thing I'm thinking on this is how great it would be for email marketing. Another thing I'm thinking is really anybody that is doing, calling, you've got really good numbers in here, really good data. So where they're pulling this from is the companies that do caller ID, like when somebody calls you and the name pops up, that's where this data is coming from. They're getting it from there. It's the same company that supplies phone record data to like the 911 services. So all this data is really, really accurate. It's about as accurate as you can get, right? So you can go into any of them like that, right? Low equity, here's one. Okay, so this is a great one. This is an investor. They're identifying it as an investor. And when they do that, you can go in here. And well, this one's only got one, but let's see if we can do this quick filter. Cash buyer. Let's click on that real quick. So we can go in here. Let's see if we can find a bigger one. Okay, so this one, 8025 Allen LLC. And it says they have 4 properties. And of course, they're all the same ones. All right, let's try another one. So I pulled up one yesterday, had like 400 properties or something. Okay, so this one here, they're out of Hyde Park, New York. HKHR, that's an interesting name. Okay, 41 properties, right? And you can go in here and pull them all up right where they're buying at. So if you've got somebody, if you're looking for cash buyers, you could go in here and see where they're buying, what they're buying, how many properties they have. It's very, very awesome if you're trying to build a cash buyer list. This is just like a little industrial building or something. Here's one, likely owner. He's also a cash buyer, so he's apparently got some additional properties. Email addresses, phone numbers, right? So that's really cool, right? So they're laying out this different, the dashboard. Like I said, you've got the, when you pop in here, you've got this is called the owner's card. This is a property card. You can go in here and pull comps of properties in the area. You can add them to your mail campaign. If you've started them in the mail, that's going to be here. You do that by tagging the property, putting it in your list like that, clicking add. And then when you go in there, you can go into the mail center, start mail. You can change the postcard you're sending them. You start mail here, and then it will tell the activity, added, started mail, blah, 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 on down. Really cool stuff. So here are your quick tabs. Here are your property types. If you want to do pricing, you can put that in here: listing price, sales price, beds and baths, and then lots of other filters that you can do this. So if you're using a software right now to pull your data, and I'm not going to name the competitors, but this competes with anybody now. DealMachine does. So once you build your property, you can, of course, drive for dollars. You can virtual drive for dollars. You can change you can use this map drawing tool. If you just say, hey, I want, there's problems doing this. Oh, I remember how to do it. All right. So you click, all right, we click and then we drag, and then we click, we drag, and you can build a list like that, right? Which is kind of cool. 17 properties in that area, build list, and you just hit that and it builds a list. What was I going to show you? Oh, here's your leads list. So once you pull leads, you can go in here and view the lead here too, right? So everything on your list is right here, easy to use. They have a built-in AI that you can use now. Analyze property, get in touch with seller. You can view all the prompts I have in there. You can make up your own. Help me practice negotiating. How do I find renters? How do I find cash buyers? I mean, you can ask it whatever you want to do. I'm wholesaling it. Right. That's pretty slick. Right. This isn't a good wholesale deal. It's telling me. Right. But you can go in here if you're new to wholesaling, new to investing, you can go in here, use Alma and just ask it, say, hey, is this a good wholesale deal? Which is also very cool. All right. So anyway, I wanted to show you that free skip tracing is the most important thing that I was trying to get across here. If you want to try this out, I'm going to try to put my link under these videos on Facebook and on YouTube. But if you want to try it out, go to go either use my link if it's there, or go to DealMachine. And when you sign up, use the promo code Toolbox, and you'll get a free trial of DealMachine for 7 days. And also, I've got a couple of bonus gifts that I'll give you. So after you sign up, email me at hello@thewholesalerstoolbox.com and say, hey, I signed up for DealMachine. Give me my bonuses and I will send them over to you. Okay. So that's it. Let me know what you think of this free skip tracing deal. And I'll talk to you guys soon.